Last time our next guest was with us, my favorite dish just so happened to be brought up in conversation. And the dish can be intimidating, at least to people like me, but not for Gino from Donatello in Tampa.
Yep, so we challenged our next guest to make his version of Natalie's favorite dish, pasta carbonara. Gino Tiozzo from Donatello in Tampa is back to teach us how to make this ourselves. Welcome back. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so that casual conversation several weeks ago, she keeps bringing it up several times. Like, hey, when are we going to have Gino back? Hey, when are we going to have Gino back?
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I think that's what I need to start doing more on this show. But this really is my favorite. And when we were talking, you were like, no, this is an easy dish. You said you enjoy making it. And so here we are today.
Well, carbonara is one of my favorites also, and it's something that was made in my house. My grandmother made for us, and it's just, it's a classic dish, and it's simple, but you know, you need to know what you're doing to get it all to come together.
Yeah, that's the kicker, knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, just like anything, you know.
Eggs intimidate me. That's what makes me a little nervous with cooking myself.
Let's start with the eggs.
Okay.
It's an egg yolk, and what you don't want to do with carbonara is make scrambled eggs. So the egg yolk actually is put in raw, but it will cook with the heat of the pasta.
Okay.
But you want it to cook on the pasta so that it creates that nice thickness on the noodle that really makes the sauce. Okay, so we're gonna put 3 egg yolks in here.
I'll say the scrambled eggs, that has happened in my house.
Yeah,
no
we don't
names
want that to
needed.
happen.
We know I don't cook, so you can figure out who I'm referring to.
And then a lot of butter. This is not for those who have cholesterol issues.
Or who are counting their calories.
No.
You can indulge every once in a while.
Yes, but it is a great breakfast pasta. So now, when we put our pasta on here, right, it will cook the eggs so that they're not scary anymore.
Okay.
And so then we put our pancetta, or you can use bacon or guanciale, really. Wait,
say that again, though? What did you call it?
Guanciale is the cheek of the pork, pig, okay? And as you toss it, there you see that the pasta is gonna get nice and creamy and thick with the sauce, with the egg. Here, we can put a little bit more pasta in it,
So what is the key so it doesn't scramble?
The key is you don't want to put the egg yolk on the heat. You want to put the heat on the egg yolk.
Heat on the egg yolk,
The pasta is what is actually going to cook this dish. We took a little bit of pancetta, put a little bit of oil in the pan, gave it a nice brown color, okay? And it's just egg yolk, the fat from the pancetta, okay? The nice butter gets melted, and it creates that nice thickness and cream on the pasta. A nice Parmigiano here. This is a Roman dish, but it's gone all over the world because it's absolutely fabulous. Right?
I can see why.
Put a little bit of cheese, a little bit of parsley on there. Not everybody likes the parsley on it, but I like it. I like the herbs.
Gives a little color,
Yeah, I like herbs. Never be scared of herbs. And a lot of cracked pepper.
I was gonna say,
This is key, okay? This is like when you make the cacio e pepe, okay? The black pepper
I was going to say the whatty?
The cacio e pepe, that's another Roman dish. I'll make that for you another day, okay?
I can't even pronounce these dishes, but we know they're going to be good.
The cacio e pepe is another very simple but delicious dish. This has all the ingredients of the best breakfast.
I was going to say, I was floored when you said breakfast pasta. I'm like, I thought this was good pasta anytime. But it is good for breakfast as well.
But since it's the morning and it has all the ingredients of a fabulous breakfast.
It's kind of like brunch at this hour, we say, too.
My stomach was literally growling this entire time.
So I want to go back to your Italian family. And you said this is one of the dishes that you guys grew up eating, and it was a staple.
Correct. My grandmother used to make this for us, and I'm trying to make it the way she made it.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
Yes, sometimes your grandmother's food always tasted better in your memory than you can reproduce, right?
Well, and that's kind of how I fell in love with this dish. It was from my mother-in-law who was making it for us from her family over in Italy. So, but I'm still kind of back to, this is not even an Italian dish. Is that what you're saying?
No, it is. But it's from Rome, the area of Rome.
Okay.
Yes, but
got
it's
it.
definitely an Italian dish. Please,
Okay.
try.
This is your
Yeah.
moment, Natalie.
And while I do this, though,
Please, don't compare me to your mother-in-law, okay? That's not fair.
hey, she lives in Denver, so it's okay.
Just in case she's watching.
While I'm eating this here, I do want to ask real quick, what is your favorite dish to make?
That's a setup question.
Yeah, the last time you were here, you made lasagna, and it was like a lasagna I'd never seen before. I don't know how many layers it had.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, but you know what? It's I like to cook with whatever I have in the kitchen, whatever I find in the fridge. I like to cook at home for my family, and I can't really say that there's a favorite dish that I like to make. I create a different thing almost every
We'll
time
keep
I step
coming back,
into the
and
kitchen.
let's see if we can find out which
I
one's
hope
your
that
favorite.
satisfied your craving.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I know that you've been thinking about this for a
Yes,
while.
I have. Gino, thank you so much for coming in and doing this today. Again, Gino from Donatello, amazing.
My pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you
enjoyed
again
it.
soon.
Thank
Hey,
you.
we want